Alright, so this right here is potentially, if not the most worthless Core i7 that you can buy. Now, you may be thinking, why is it in this packaging? I don't know, I bought this on eBay for $20. But this right here is the Core i7 2620M, which is a dual-core, hyper-threaded Core i7 that is from 2nd gen Ivy Bridge Intel. So, this guy right here is actually, at least in my opinion, probably the only reason it's known, is because it was what was driving the laptop that ran Stephen Hawking's wheelchair. So in this installment of Eric's Idiotic Financial Decisions, we're going to be gaming on Stephen Hawking's wheelchair. Now, I don't have the exact laptop yet, but what I do have is one that's pretty fucking similar. And this right here is a ThinkPad L430, which is it's actually a really nice laptop. But in theory, this Core i5, I believe, is 2nd gen, so this should be entirely compatible with the 2620. Now, of course, the CPU in this is also a dual-core hyper-threaded Core i5, because Intel had an obsession with making the most atrocious chips possible for mobile, and because there were no quad-core i5s during that time on mobile platforms. The only quad cores were the i7s, and I think maybe some mobile Xeons. Not entirely sure. But we're going to be doing some surgery, turning this thing into Stephen Hawking's laptop, almost. So, without any further ado, I guess I should probably check and make sure this is okay before anything else, because if there are any pins bent or anything from USPS, I'm going to be pissed. This took like 4 days to get. So let's, first of all, carefully unsheath it from the 2 pieces of cardboard. This just looks so sketchy, and I feel like there's so many better ways to ship a PGA CPU. I mean, there are. Have you seen AMD? You know, AMD knows how to ship PGA CPUs, but not this fella on eBay. I'm not going to say any bad things, though. As long as it arrives in working condition. Which, at least it seems to be packed fairly carefully. I'm not entirely sure, though, because I haven't seen the CPU. But here it is. Or, you know, business laptop, probably. Entirely fucked, except for, like, maybe the chip in it. Because I would hope they've at least tested this. I mean, like, I still paid $22 for it, so it's like, what can you expect for $22? Potentially something that powers on and works as intended. Okay. Chip does in fact seem to be intact. Top looks fine. Looks like we have all the pins intact. Nice. I actually really like that, at least for a bit, Intel had upgradable laptop sockets. So I guess now, I'm going to set this guy off to the side, just on top of this little piece of cardboard. And we're going to open up the laptop and, without any instruction, upgrade the CPU in it. I've already opened this laptop before, plenty of times, because I've worked on it in the past. So, I don't know where my thermal paste is. I don't think, well, actually, I think I do. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Thermal paste. Because we're gonna need new thermal paste for this guy. Since, I mean, I've already repasted it. That's like the first thing you do whenever you buy a used laptop. But, realistically, I'm not going to try and salvage the already, like, kind of ass thermal paste that's in here. I don't think it's that bad. In fact, if I remember right, it ran fairly cool and quiet with the Core i5. But the i7, you know, if it matches the whole SKU being, like, marginally better in everything except for this generation of laptop chips, and I think up to like 4th or 5th gen, they also kind of just fucked people over. They were buying mobile device or like laptops, unless you bought a really expensive laptop. Yeah, we're also gonna remove the non-functional, but we're gonna remove the battery. And I think the keyboard just needs to come off. So there are 2 keyboard screws here that we're gonna remove. And I think the RAM in this guy is already sufficient enough for... It's technically more than sufficient because Hawking's laptop only had 4 gigabytes of RAM, and to get it to actually start some modern applications, we're running it with 8. We're also going to take the hard drive out. I'm going to have to replace this with a different hard drive anyways, because this has important data on it, and is meant for some different things that are in fact unrelated to Stephen Hawking's ThinkPad. So yeah, flip this guy over, and get crack-a-lackin', as they say. Which, I've learned that the keyboard comes off like this. There's a specific way you want to jimmy it in there as well, so that it doesn't just randomly pop out. But for the most part, you just want to get under there and pop it right off just like that. Nope, we're gonna have to take the entire laptop apart. Whee! Luckily, instead of having a ribbon connector, it has a little Linko connector, which is kind of convenient, but also kind of a pain in my ass. So yeah, now we have our first real look at the inside of this laptop. I'm actually gonna be right back. I need to find the power cable because it's somewhere in my boxes here, because we just got the flooring replaced in my house. So, no, I don't know where anything is. But yeah, I believe the CPU is right here. But I'm gonna grab the power cable so we can actually test this, and we'll be back. Okay, had to fix the camera's focus as well, but we have the laptop plugged in so I can actually confirm that it is working before doing this. I don't even know if this is considered an upgrade. I'm gonna assume it is. This laptop has like a tendency to show green light when green light is not needed, because it's a bit stupid. But we're gonna quickly not smoke test it. It's not like I expect this thing to catch fire. So, turn it on. You hear the fan spinning. Yeah. She works. Cool. You can see if we enter setup, 3220. I believe these are compatible with 2nd gen. If it's not, that's gonna be really awkward, and I'm gonna have to find a different laptop. But we're just gonna hope for the best. If she doesn't wake up from the surgery, then we know something's funky. I believe I have a 2nd gen Intel laptop somewhere in here though that I could use to test this. If not, I'll buy one. No, I won't. I'm broke. So, if I remember right, we take out this screw here. There's more screws that I can't see because I'm blind. Not diagnosed, but Jimmy Beast, please help me, because I'm fucking stupid and blind too. Those two are not related. Blind people are not stupid. Please do not. I just happen to be a bit of an idiot. Now, if I remember right, from the first time I tore this thing down, yeah. You just want to kind of angle it backwards like that, like you're opening the hood of a car. That's not how you open the hood of a car. We're gonna say it as though. I'm not gonna fuck with the antennae. And we're just gonna finally pull the CPU cooler off. Also, very stupid idea to pull it off specifically like this. Technically, you should do like a little bit on one screw, a little bit on one screw, a little bit on one screw, to reduce the amount of tension and reduce the potential for cracking. But these even seem to be labeled on what to do first, second, third, and last. for like even distribution of pressure. I will say one thing though. With this thing like tilted all the way backwards, it is a pain in the ass to work on because it keeps trying to like fall over. It's like a really bad seesaw. Okay. You know, this is probably the worst seesaw I've ever been on. So I think I repasted you. Oh, I didn't! Oh, that's even more of a pain in my ass. Okay. So, now what I need to do is clean the thermal paste residue off of the CPU cooler. And now we can unlock the CPU here. Take out the old one. On with the old, and of course, in with the new. So when installing any CPU, you should of course line up the triangle in the corner of the chip. We're gonna get some nice zoom in there. So line up the triangle of the corner of the, you can see here actually, the die is quite bigger, but this is because this is a, I believe this is like a 28 nanometer chip. This is like a 32 nanometer chip. I don't know. I know that definitely the process size, or like the chip size themselves, or the die size has changed. But I don't believe it matters. It just means that the cooling might be a bit different, or the cooling simulation might be a bit different. That just went in nice and easy, actually. I'm fairly surprised. Hopefully, nice and easy is going to be a reoccurring theme for me. Because if not, I think there's going to be a bullet in my brain because because if so, I might have just wasted a solid like $30 that I will never see again. Holy fucking shit. It posted. It's posting. The Stephen Hawking laptop is alive. And fucking well. Core i7 2620M at 2.7 gigahertz. Intel, what were you smoking? Okay, let's get this guy put back together entirely, pop a new hard drive in it, install Windows 10, and maybe, just maybe, relish in the fruits of my effort. I don't know. I'm not a poet. We can just boot straight into Windows, I think. Oh no, not the clock! Boot. Windows Boot Manager. I think we need to UEFI. I'm gonna try doing that. The old ThinkPad boot screen, I love that. Please just boot into Windows 10. You sexy beat. Yeah! Windows! Whoa! Where's the mouse at? You dipshit, you know you work, right? Task Merger. Task management. Yeah. Tasks from the hit video game Amongst Us. Fuck it, dude. I'm just plugging in an external mouse. I'll fix like the whole like no mouse control thing later. I got priorities, and those priorities are gaming. Hold on. Stephen Hawking's wheelchair. Let's open the performance. Oh yeah. 2620 at 2.7 gigahertz. With barely any cores, barely any threads. But it might work. It should game. Okay, that's good enough. So, we're back. I have Core Temp loaded up. I have Task Manager, just so you can see the overall performance of this laptop. And we have Steam with my Steam drive filled to the brim with every kind of game imaginable. We're not going to be testing every kind of game imaginable because I don't think I have all day for that. But we will do some like kind of testing on like more like era appropriate titles. Oh great, it doesn't see my Steam library. Downloads, library folders. There we go. Okay. But yeah, we'll do some era appropriate game testing. Although I do really want to try and start with Doom 2016 because I'm really curious to see how this guy would handle more like not like massively demanding but modern title. Oh. Okay, so yeah. That's not good. That could be from like a lack of files. I don't know. Close. Please, close. Don't report. I don't care. Close. Let's try Portal. You should be able to run Portal, right? Portal's like, I can run Portal on like my asshole. Like 49 whole frames per second. Ooh, 74. That's not like too atrocious. I mean, if we can get like a decent sustained 60, I can't be too mad, right?
Please note that we have added a constant
92.
for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing report, followed by death. Good luck.
Now I'm thinking with portals. And we haven't even gotten into the game. 40 frames per second on the main menu. I mean, that's a little bit of rendering. Okay, let's hop into 22 frames, 20 frames per second. Ooh.
Decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Such a beautiful gaming experience.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think this laptop can really handle Unity. I mean, like, Unity, you know, it's such a very heavy and demanding game engine. I just couldn't imagine how it could possibly handle running anything made in Unity, honestly. And here we are, with silly funny blocking, running at an astounding 1 frame per second. On this laptop. Now this is unfair. This isn't very optimized, and this laptop obviously wasn't made for this. And also, the world's still loading it. Getting crushed, skill issue, get good. Okay, beautiful. I think I saw someone up there. If I can get a kill on this. If I can get a kill on this laptop, I will give it my approval. We win. I win. I don't care. I don't care that I just died. I got a kill on Stephen. I got a kill on Stephen Hawking's fucking laptop. Who the fuck? Who can say this? Alright, so I have no idea. The recording just cut off a few minutes ago. I don't know if my, like, final level of the gauntlet got in there. I know me getting a kill in Frontlines absolutely fucking did. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna end the video here. Clean this up, because it's a mess. This laptop is killing itself currently, probably because it doesn't want to be in my hands, and I don't blame it. But with that, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.